What's up, guys? It's Eric here, or EIC1990 as I've been addressing myself. I bring you guys another box opening. As you guys can see, I have 3 of the overdrive. So, let's see, in this set, where they're introducing this new archetype called the Amazement archetype. I don't particularly want it, but if I get it, I do want to build it. But, it'd be nice. The cards that I'm really looking for in this set, I guess really just stuff to trade, so like, or maybe just collect, like the new Drytron Exceed monster. He's pretty good. It's pretty cool. From what they say online, it's supposed to be bringing back the Drytrons into tier 1, so it wouldn't be bad to, pull a few of those cards or whatever. It's also, what was the other card that I wanted? It was a card in there specifically that I wanted. I do want the Ready Rose Dragon. I do want that. I also want, it escapes me right now, but let's go ahead and start the first box, and let's see what we pick. This is easier because I can just go underneath the lid there and cut the bag. I'm just gonna throw this trash on the floor. Okay. So the first pack, let's see, Warrock Generations, Bujin Candescence. Oh, it's a Bujin support, apparently. Amaze Attraction, Majestic Merry-Go-Round. That's one of the trap cards for the Amazement archetype. Otoshi Damashi. That looks like a Pokemon, honestly. It's a Beast Tuner. It's a level 1. That's interesting. That might be good. Proof of the Proofless. That's supposed to be new support for the Monarch build. That's not bad, actually, for new Monarch deck. Just of interest. It's a... So you target one Utopia ZW or ZS monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or special summon it if your opponent's life points are at least 2,000 higher than yours, except that turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target one Exo spell trap in your graveyard, except any. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Binary Blader, Breath of the Prominence Flame, Hidden Springs of the Far East. That's the first one. Got Proof of Proofless. So that's the first one. I don't know if you guys can see it all. Okay. Now, on to the next one. One second. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Okay. Because I don't have any help right now, so it's just me. Alright. The first card is Sky Scourge Sid Hills, new Sky Scourge card. Cannot be special summoned. This card is tribute summoned by attributing one of the following monsters from the field. You can apply that effect. Light Fairy, add 1 Light Fairy or Dark Fiend monster from your deck to your hand. Dark Fiend, send 1 Light Fairy monster and or 1 Dark Fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. Dogmatica Calamity. It was a new Dogmatica Ritual card for the Dogmatica Ritual monster. I meet you. Reveal 1 Cyberse monster with 20 during attack in your hand or extra deck, and add 1 Ignites the monster with the same attribute from your deck to your hand. During the end phase of this turn, take 20 damage if you did not special summon a revealed monster or a monster with the same name after you resolve this effect. You cannot activate monster effects for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, except Cyberse monsters. You can only activate 1 AI meet you per turn. Oh, that's not bad. So if you don't special summon that monster, even if you do normal summon it, you take damage. Yamorimori. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 reptile monster you control and 1 face-up monster your opponent controls to activate one of these effects. Change those monsters in face-up change those monsters to face-down defense positions. Destroy that monster you control, and if you do, change the attack of the other monster to 0 until the end of this turn. That's not bad. Reptile card. Pretty cool. Sun Avalon Melius. 2 plant monsters, including a link monster. This card is link summon. It's a link 3. If this card is link summon, you can special summon 1 Sensi Genius Loki from your graveyard. This card cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking you directly. Once per turn, you can special summon. You can target 1 Sunblind Link monster you control that this card points to. This turn, it can attack a number of times equal each battle phase up to the number of Sun Avalon Link monsters you currently control. That's not bad. It's had 0 attack. That's not a bad effect, actually. Ooh, a new Bujin. I'm surprised it's bringing out Bujin support. So you send 1 other Bujin card from your hand to the graveyard, special this card from your hand. That's not bad. Then you can activate, and then you can activate 1 of these effects. Send 1 Bujin monster from your hand to the graveyard. Add 1 Bujin monster with a different name from your graveyard to your hand. Banish 1 Bujin monster from your graveyard. Send 1 Bujin monster with a different name from your deck to the graveyard. That's not so bad. I mean, I guess when you have Yamato as your searcher, you don't need another one, but that's not bad. This helps you recycle and helps you put stuff in the graveyard. Amazement Ambassador Bufu, another Amazement card. When this card is normal summon, you can target 1 attraction trap in your graveyard and 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Equip that trap to your opponent's monster. It's a quick effect. I mean, that's not a quick effect. This is a quick effect. Quick effect. You can target 1 of your attraction traps equipped to a monster. Equip it to 1 amazement monster you control or 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Well, that's not bad. Lets you move the traps around. Clock Arc. I'm not gonna read that. Judge of the Ice Barrier is another Ice Barrier card. While controlling the Ice Barrier monster, each time your opponent activates a card or effect by paying life points, they lose 500 life points. You can only use each of the following effects to judge. Oh, that's actually pretty good. So if you pay half your life points and you're under 500, you lose. You can target 1 or 2 Ice Barrier monsters in your graveyard and 1 or 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard. Shuffle them into the deck if you control an Ice Barrier monster. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 attack position monster in the field, change it to defense position. She's actually pretty good. For a common, she's pretty good. She has like a bunch of effects. Dogmatic Calamity, ZW, Pegasus Twin Saber, AI Challenge You, Paleozoic Cambro Roster, another link one. Rocks Rose Dragon. This is my hello. World Soul Carbon. Ooh, Basil Shoot Rose. Support for the Black Rose archetype. Or Rose archetype. Spring Ends Booty. You and AI. I guess that's another cyber support. The continuous spell card. Spring Ends Brothers. Judgment of the Branded. Ooh, Scrap Raptor. That's good. Shit, that's the first one. Sun Avalon Define. Warrock Wento. Spring Ends Booty. Oh, Synchro. Starmine. Let's see. It's 1 tuner plus non-tuner monsters. It's level 4. That's pretty cool. You can only special summon Starmines once per turn. If this card is in its owner's possession destroyed by an opponent's attack or card effect, take 2,000 damage. Then inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent. If a monster in this card's adjacent zone is destroyed by your opponent's attack or card effect, destroy this card, and if you do take 2,000 damage, then inflict. Oh shit. I don't know about this one. That's actually kind of like I mean, it is like Ring of Destruction now, the rounded version, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, and then the last ones were Warrock Mahmud and another clock art. I'll put this Warrock window. Thank you. So far, no secrets or anything, but that's fine. I mean, got Scrap Raptor already. DD Super Psych King Zero Maxwell. That's a lot for a name. Otoshima Dashmashi. That looks like Oshawott. Another Amaze Attraction Majesty Merry-Go-Round. S-Force Dog Tag. Ooh. And the new Tri Brigade support monster. Tri Brigade Bear Brum the Rampager. That's they had support for this archetype too in here. I forgot to mention that. And I got another pendulum. It's Anchomophrite. It's a spellcaster pendulum. I feel like reading it. Another Amazement Ambassador Buffo. Another Executive Interest. Another Binary Blater. Dunmari at Igneister. Star Force Dog Tag. Starry Night CL. DDD Super Saiyan King Zero Maxwell. And what's this? Mysterion the Dragon Crown. It's one spellcaster plus one dragon monster. Cannot be used as fusion material. This card loses 100 attack for each of your banished cards. If a monster uses its activated effect to special summon itself or a monster with its original type, except during the damage step. Wait, hold on. Okay, if a monster uses its activated effect to special summon itself or a monsters with its same original type, except during the damage step, you can target one of those special summon monsters. Banish that monster. Also banish all monsters from the field with the same original type. Huh. And it's spellcaster plus a dragon. This is a super poly target. This is really good. Yeah, I'm gonna end up using this in my invoked Shaddolls. Yep. I think I'm gonna have to gotta decide whether I'm gonna use that or starting Fusion Venom or the other way around or both. See now, Warrock Big Blow, Screams of the Branded, 1 by 1. It says send one monster from your hand or field to the graveyard, then target one of your level 1 monsters that is banished or in your graveyard, except the monster sent to the graveyard. Add that monster to your hand. You can only activate once per turn. That's alright. It's not that bad. It just sends one monster, so it's the same thing as the other one. Black Eyes, the Plunder Patrol Sea Guide. You can target one Plunder Patrol monster in your graveyard except Black Eye, the Plunder Patrol Sea Guide. A special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, add that monster to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn except Plunder Patrol monsters. If this card sent from the hand or monster zone to the graveyard, you can target one Plunder Patrol monster card in your spell and trap zone, special summon in defense position. You can only use each effect of Black Eyes, the Plunder Patrol Sea Guide, once per turn. And it's got 1000 attack, 1000 defense, and it's a level 4. It's not bad. Sounds pretty interesting. Of course, it needs other cards, but it's very combo-y. One Kuriway. Target one Link 1 monster in either graveyard, return it to the extra deck, or special summon it to its owner's field. Oh, shit. That's pretty cool. Dark Eye Nightmare. Terrace of the Underroot. Spring Am's Brothers. Sorry. These are the cards I just called. Dark Eye, Terrace of the Underwood, and Spring and Brothers. And then my holo is Warrock Spirit. And then I also got Birth of the Prominence Flame, Hidden Springs of the Far East, Judges of the Ice Barrier, and Starmine. I don't know about that card. I don't know. It says, what does it say? Damn. Okay, actually, this isn't so bad. If you have something up like a hollow life barrier or something that can absorb damage, it'll absorb your damage, and then your opponent takes 2,000. So actually, that's not that bad. That's not that bad at all. It's because of the way it's worded. It says take inflict 2,000 damage, take 2,000 damage, then inflict 2,000 damage. It doesn't say and if you do, inflict damage. So it's not like actually like Ring of Destruction. It is like the original Ring of Destruction actually, but the original would do it at the same time, so it's not really because it doesn't do a tie. The difference is that the old rings used to say destroy that monster and both players take damage equal to its original attack, whereas now it says first you take damage and if you do then your opponents take damage. Where in this card it says the same thing almost, it just says you take 2,000 damage then inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent. So if you don't take your 2,000 you still inflict it to them, even because it doesn't say if you do. The wording is so, very finicky. Amazement Special Show. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets an amazement monster you control, target one of these amazement monsters you control, return it to the hand, then you can special summon one amazement monster from your hand. It's a quick play card, that's not bad. That's what it looks like. Another Kuriway, Aura Generations, CW Pegasus, and then I got for a holo Star Sailor Romarin. Not really sure what she does. I got another Maze Attraction card. This one is called the Maze Attraction Rapid Racing, and it says target one amazement monster you control, one face-up monster your opponent controls. Equip this card to it. You can activate the following effect based on which player controls the equipped monster. You target one card of the opponent in your opponent's graveyard, change the equipped monster's battle position, and if you do, shuffle that target into the deck. That's pretty cool. Your opponent increase the equipped monster's level by 1 until the end of this turn, and if you do, change its battle position. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. Fubiki, ZS Armed Sage, and Pharaonic Guardian Sphinx. Let's see, the original was Guardian Sphinx. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. You can only use each of the following effects of Pharaonic Guardian Sphinx once per turn. This card flips on and shuffle all monsters your opponent controls into the deck. Fuck. If this card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can special one level 5 rock monster from your hand or deck in face down defense position. So you can summon itself. I mean, not itself, but its younger self. I think it's a level 5. I have to look it up. But that's actually pretty good. Damn, shuffling into deck is fucked up. Another Dogmare Igniter, another Skyforce Hadels, another Dogmatic of Calamity. Oh wow, another AI Michu. And my first secret is an amazing time ticket. Let's see. This is actually the promo when you got the thing, but I'd rather have the secret. Just pay 800 life points, apply this effect depending whose turn it is. Your turn, add one amazement card from your deck to your hand. Your opponent's turn, set one attraction trap directly from your deck. It can be activated this turn. You can only activate one Maze Time ticket per turn. And it's a quick play spell card. That's actually pretty good. So if I activate this during my opponent's turn, I can set a trap. If I play during my turn, I get to add a card. It's pretty good. Yeah, this is definitely a keeper. Another Bujin Mahi Totsu, Sunvine Crossbreed, Fubuki, and another Pharaonic Guardian. Yeah, I still got 2 whole boxes and I have to return the go. You got Terrors of the Underroot, Springham's Brothers, Judgment of the Branded, S-Force Dog Tag, Dark Infant at Igniter, the new Cyberse Link. One non-link at Igniter monster. If this card is Link Summon, it's a Link 1. This card is Link Summon, you can add one Igniter AI land from your deck to your hand. When a Cyberse monster with 2300 original attack activates its quick effect, you can move this card to your main monster zone. This card points to... Wait. Quick effect, you can move this card to your main monster zone. This card points to, then you can change it to any attribute until the end of this turn. I don't get it. see. When if this card swings him, you can have one nice AI land to your hand. When a Cyberse monster with 20 original attack activates effect, quick effect, you can move this card to your main monster zone. This card points to. You can change it to any attribute until the end of this turn. So I'm guessing if you summon it here, then you can move it there. Okay, I get it. But you would have to play it down. Okay, so it wouldn't work if you play in the extra deck. I mean, the extra monster zone. But it would work if you play it like you link one and then link one again, and then you would activate his effect, and then he would move here and change his attribute. That's actually pretty cool. Hidden Springs of the Far East. It's got some of the old like hand trap thingies. Ooh, Amaze Attraction, Wonder Wheel. Target one Amaze monster here. Target one amazement monster you control or one face-up monster your opponent controls. Equip this card to it. You can activate this following effect based on who controls the card. During the main phase, place one card from your hand on the bottom of your deck, then draw one card. Ooh, that's not bad. The opponent switch to equip monsters' current attack and defense until the end of this turn. That's fucked up. It does sound like a circus type thing. Everything that they do to the opponent is fucked up. World Soul Carbon. That actually would be the best. I actually do want to build that now. That sounds like a perfect troll deck. Basil shoot. Basil Rose shoot. I'm pretty happy with what I'm getting so far, guys. I actually really do like this set. I think it's one of a decent set for sure. I don't know how it's gonna pan out based on like what's coming out later, but like it looks pretty good to me so far. So I got Mori, Springham's Brothers, Judgment of the Branded, another Scrap Raptor. Ooh, and I got a lineup of the Light Charmer Lustrous. That's actually a pretty cool card to have, as like a backup. I'm supposed to be putting the extra deck in the right screens. Whatever. I'll just fix that, and then go back and fix the other ones later. Okay. Word Soul Carbon. Screams of the Branded, Zexal Interest, and ZS Arm Stage. Alright. Second to last pack of the first row. Yamorimi Mori, Sky Scored Sid Hills, Zexal Alliance. The face-up monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect. Pay life points so that you only have 10 left. What? Special summon one Utopia monster from your graveyard, and if you do, take one card from your deck and place it on top of your deck. That special monster type becomes doubled. Also, it cannot be destroyed by battle except by battle with a number of monsters, nor by card effects. Oh shit, that's actually pretty broken, except for the fact that you leave yourself with 10 life points. Anything can kill you. Dark Art Nightmare. I got another Exceed monster. I got Riona, the Wondrous Magistus Switch Wardrobe. It's a light level 4, rank 4 Exceed spellcaster. Requires 2 level 4 spellcaster monsters with different attributes. You can detach one material from this card, special summon one Magistus monster from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Magistus monsters. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls and gain its effects until the end of this turn. You can only use each of Riona's one wardrobe effect once per turn. She seems pretty interesting. She looks pretty as hell too. I do want to get the other one too. I should have bought some of those Genesis Impact pack. Whatever, I'll get it later. Spring Ends Booty, I'll get when I get paid again. You and AI. Is that the one the searches? No, it's a Master AI. And Chamafrit, another pendulum monster. This one's, oh, it's the same pendulum monster. And another Amazement Bufu. Sun Avalon Daphne. Delmari Igneister. S-Force Dogleg. Stare Night Seal. S-Force Edge Razor. Burst of Prominence Flame. 1x1. Screams Booty. And Warrock Big Blow. That's it for the first row. Now I'm gonna go on to the second row. We already got one secret and 2 ultras, so I don't know how many come in each one. I know there's 2 secrets, so I'm waiting for one more. I don't know how many ultras, to be honest. I never know. On DD Superstar King Zero Maxwell. Amazement Special Show. We've seen this one already. 1 Kuriway. Warrock Generations. And a Pendren Section. It's a rank 4 Cypress Xyz monster. Water type. It says 2 level 4 monsters. It can detach 1 material from this card. If you have more cards in your extra deck than your opponent's, apply these effects in a sequence depending on the difference. +1+, this card gains 1000 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. 5+, neither player can banish this card with card effects until the end of your opponent's turn. 10+, banish 1 card your opponent controls. Fuck. And 15+, make your opponent's life points 3000. Wow! Oh my god. This is pretty good. Shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You can use this with pendulums. This would be great in pendulums. Now I think about it. And the Cybers too, but Cybers I'm going to the extra deck, but yeah, that would be great for. Ooh. I'll talk about that later. Anchamo Freed. Warrock Mahmood. Amaze Attraction Rapid Racing. Seen that already. And Basil Rose Shoot. Palazo Cambro Raster. Starry Night Seal. AI Challenge You. Third Scrap Raptor. Lavavo X Lord. Lavavo monster. I don't feel like reading it. Okay, fine. 1 tuner plus non-tuner fire monsters. When your opponent activates an effect of a monster on the field or in their hand, if a quick effect, you can destroy that monster, and if you do, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. If this Synchro Summon card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can special summon up to 3 non-synchro fire monsters with 200 defense from your graveyard in defense position but negate their effects. You can only use each effect of the Lava Lake Sword once per turn. That's pretty cool. Judge of the Ice Barrier, Starmine, Bujin Mahitutsa, and Sublime Cross Breed. ZW Twin Saber, Terrors of the Underroot, Spring Brothers, Judgment of the Branded. Ooh, Zexo Construction, one of the supers. Reveal 1 card in your hand, and if you do, add 1 of the following cards from your deck to your hand. Then shuffle. Reveal 1 card in your hand. If you do, add 1 of the following cards from your deck to your hand. Then shuffle a real card into the deck. CW Monster, SZS Monster, Zexo Spell Trap, rank up magic spell or rank down magic spell. Oh shit, this pretty much lets you search for all the cards that are like kind of bad sometimes because you don't have no way of grabbing them, but now you got this. I mean, I guess it helps. You still gotta draw it too. You can't search that either with a monster, but we'll see. Black Eyes, the Plunder Patrol, Sea Guy, Maze Attraction, Wonder Wheel, You and I, Hidden Springs of the Far East. Boo Boo Game, Sun Avalon Daphne, Dark Eye Nightmare, Bujin Candescence. Ooh, another Ultra. Warrock Dignity, a quick play spell card. You must control a Warrock monster and to activate either of these effects. When a monster your opponent controls activates its effect, negate that effect. During the battle phase, when your opponent activates a spell trap card or monster effect, negate that effect. Don't activate one rock dragoon. Oh, that's not bad. The only thing I don't like about it is that you have to control a walk monster to activate it, but if they get removed, it doesn't lose. It doesn't fizzle because it doesn't say you have to control it in order for it to activate and resolve. It just has to be there to activate. That's not too hard to accomplish. Fukubiki, Pharaonic Guardian Sphinx, World Soul Carbon, Screams of the Branded. Let me put the ultras and stuff here. Secrets there, ultras there. But so far, pretty good. S4's Dog Tag, Yamori Moki, or whatever. Skype Scores Sidels, Zexo Alliance, Ida the Sun Magician. It's an Earth Flow 4 spellcaster with 15 attack and 15 defense. If this card is normal or normal summon or flip face up, you can special summon one spellcaster monster with 1500 defense from your hand or deck in face down defense position, except either the Sun Magician. During your opponent's main phase quick effect, you can change one face down spellcaster monster you control to face up attack or defense position. You can only use each of either the Sun Magician if you can only use each effect of either the Sun Magician per turn. This actually sounds like it would be pretty good in Shaddolls, to be honest. Actually, yeah. Wow. Yes, actually, yes. I need this. Oh, yes. Okay, I know how this is gonna work. I need to buy the other box. Or I just need to buy her. Pharaonic Guardian of the Sphinx, ZS Arm Sage, Yuendai, Binary Blader. That's a really good card. Zexo Alliance, AI Meet You, Amazement Special Show, another Scrap Raptor, Supreme Sovereign Serpent of Golgonda. It is a fire reptile monster with 8 stars. While Great Sand Sea Golgonda is on the field, this card's original attack becomes 3000. You can only use each of the following effects of Supreme Sovereign Serpent of Golgonda once per turn. While this card is in your hand or graveyard, if you control a face-up card in your field zone, while this card is in your hand or graveyard, if you control a face-up card in your field zone, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. If Great Grand Sea Golgonda on the field would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish one monster from your graveyard. And oh shit! Instead, that's pretty good support for that. I need to look that up and see. I mean, I have the other thing, but I didn't know it was good. Zexo Entrust, ZS Arm Sage, Breath of the Prominence Flame, and 1x1. That actually sounds like pretty interesting. No shit, I have to look at some stuff up again. Yeah, I've got ideas now. This set's really good, better than I thought it was. Dark Eye Nightmare, Warrock Generations, Fujin Candence, Amazement, Majestic Merry-Go-Round, and the second secret rare is Book of Lunar Eclipse. Oh, that's awesome. I actually really did want this card. I don't like that I have to target 2 cards, but whatever. Sunvine Crossbreed, Bujin Mahitatsu, Amazement Ambassador Bufo, and Clock Art. Okay, so let me make sure there's no more ultras in here. Some more supers. Okay. Warrock Generations, Boo Boo Game, Dogmatica Calamity, CW Pegasus, Amazement Precious Park. It's a field spell card for the Amazement archetype. It says, during your main phase, you can activate one attraction trap the turn it was set. Ooh. During the end phase, you can send one attraction card you control equipped to a monster to the graveyard. Wait, what? You can send during the main phase, you can send one attraction trap you control equipped to a monster to the graveyard. Then target one of your attraction traps with a different name that is banished or in your graveyard. Set that. Oh shit! This lets you loop them. That's pretty good. Yeah, I really like the archetype. Spring Cams Booty, Warrock Big Blow, Encha Malfreed, and Warrock Mahmood. Otoshi Mashi, or whatever. Paleozoic Combo Starry Night Cell, AI Challenge You, Warrock Spirit, Judges of Barrier, Ice Barrier, Spring Am's Booty, Star Mine, and Warrock Mahmood. Second to last pack, guys, and then we can move on to the next box. Let's see. AI Challenge You, Paleozoic Combo D Super Knight Maxwell. Oh wow. Otodoshi Mashi. And I got White Knight Dogmatica, a 4th Ultra Rare. So I guess there are 4 Ultra Rare in each box. I think about 4 and 2. Amaze Attraction Rapid Racing, Basil Rose Shoot, Black Eyes the Plunder Patrol, Fleet Guide, and Amazement Attraction Wonder Wheel. Yeah, second to last pack is dope. Nice, really happy with that. A 5th Scrap Raptor. Card's not short print. Blue Game. Basically got a place. I got more than a place already. Sun Avalon the Fiend, Dark Eye Nightmare, and Spring Ants Merry Maker. Let's see. It says Fire Rank 4 Machine exceeds 2 level 4 monsters. If this card is special from your extra deck, you can send one Spring Ant. You can send one Spring Ant's monster from your deck to the graveyard during your opponent's main or battle phase quick effect. You can banish this card until the end phase. Then if you banish this card with 2 or more exceeding materials, you can also send one fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard that lists Fallen of Albaz's material. Oh, you can only use each effect of Spring Ant's Merry Maker once per turn. I guess fusions must do something when it gets into the graveyard. I actually haven't seen that archetype yet, really. Okay, so then a Clock Arc, Warrock Big Blow, Screens with the Branded, and One by One. Alright, so that's it for the first box. Now let's move on to the second one. So far in the first box we got 2 secrets and 4 ultras. We got pretty good diversity of cards. Like, I really hardly got any repeats. Like, I got 2 of the Warrock cards, the Warrock Spirit cards, but everything else was just like 1. I like that though. That's good. So maybe the next box will be just as good. I like the diversity. Okay, so now let's get on to the next box. First pack, let's see what we get. CW Pex's Twin Saber, AI Challenge You, Paleozoic Camber DDD Super Sight King Girl Maxwell. Ooh, and a new card. Bujin Torifune. It's a level 4 light Beast Warrior. You contribute this card, special in 2 Bujin monsters of different types from the deck in defense position, except Bujin and Torfin. When you exceed summon a Bujin exceeds monster, while this card is in your graveyard, you can equip this card to it. Any monster struck by battle with that equipped monster is banished. You can only use each effect of Bujin Torfin once per turn. That's pretty good, actually. That's very good. Hey, that actually made me enough to get the Bujins back. Maybe. That's very good support, actually. Oh, damn it. I should get my Bujin cards. Warrock Mahmood. See, this is what you get when you're an old player and you think that certain decks aren't going to come back. Yeah, see? Don't get rid of your stuff. Keep a place of something. I'm learning that the hard way. Amazement Attraction Rapid Racing. Basil Rose Shoot. Black Ice Thunder Patrol Sea Guide. Okay, pretty good start for the box. Shit, something brand new. I didn't even get that at all in the last box. See? I'm telling you guys, it's a good box. AI Challenge. Another Scrap Reptile. Now I have 6. And the extras are all for trade. If you guys want to place those Scrap Raptors, just hit me up. Let me know down in the comments. Or I will put on a link in the description and stuff to my Instagram and my other personal website, so you can reach me through there. But yeah, just please comment, subscribe, and like it. So that I can give you guys some more great content. Thank you guys. So let's continue. Boo Boo Game, Sun Avalon Daphne, and already with the first secret. And it's Ruddy Rose Dragon. One of the cards I actually wanted. She's pretty good. Let me read it to you. Okay, so she's a 10-star synchro monster, fire attribute. She's dragon type, and she needs 1 tuner, non-tuner. If this card is synchro summoned, you can banish all cards from the graveyards. Then if this card was synchro summoned using Black Rose Dragon or a plant synchro monster as material, you can destroy all other cards on the field. When your opponent activates a card or effect, when your opponent activates a card or effect that will destroy a card or cards, quick effect, you can tribute this card, negate the activation. Then you can special summon 1 Black Rose Dragon from your extra deck or graveyard. It's pretty good, actually. Very good. Makes me want to play Black Rose. Warrock Mahmood, Clock Arc, Warrock Big Blow, and Screams of the Branded. What I like about the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that things can be kind of broken, but honestly, the way the decks are made, they're kind of made balanced. They made majority of it. Like most of the stuff that they use is very well fine tuned with each other. For example, if you can kind of take this in Dragon Link maybe. I can try to figure it out later, but it's of course not the best. So even if they do hit the Dragon League deck with the ban list heavily, like people really want them to, I honestly don't really think it'll suffer that much. I'm just pretty sure it won't be played in that way anymore, unless of course they ban LP or Pisty, or one of the other cards that are very good, like the Starleaf Safer or the Omni Dragon Brotar. Those are both very good cards. Even if you get rid of those 2 other cards that I just mentioned, you still have those to really pretty much search throughout your whole deck as much as you need, and you can just bump up the copies. And there are other ways of getting it too. I don't know. For example, Brotar's a one level 1. You can just if you see 1 by 1 to keep looping it back. You can 1-for-1 it out. There are other ways around it. So, and I'm just I get in an argument with my friend Levi a lot. So it's just up to opinion, up to matter of opinion. Otoshida Mashi, Amaze Attraction Amaze Attraction Majesty Merry-Go-Round. I think what they should do is what they're doing and have support to make decks compete back at that tier 1 level, as opposed to bringing other decks down that aren't really necessarily broken. They're just very balanced. Not really, actually, because Dragon Link can run through 6 or 7 goddamn negates and still, start with 5. So 5. Well, let's start at 6 cards. Let's say you go first and you set up 3 or 4 negates. So I've been to a board with 3 or 4 negates, 4 or 5 negates, and still won because I still ended up having 2 cards in my hand after I burnt through the rest of his resources. It's still enough to combo an OTK. That shit's crazy. But my thing is though, that was when it first came out. Now I have a hard time playing against people because people just playing like things like Shadal and Invoke Shadal and Dogmatica Shadal and like Machine Earth, which is another really powerful combo deck. And then Dinos, you know how Dinos are. So it's just, I think everything's pretty even. So I think maybe it needs to be slapped in the wrist a little bit. Dragon Link, maybe like one or the other get limited or banned or something. But like, I don't think they really need to give it a heavy hit. As far as dog tag, at the end of the day, it's not like it's E-Dragons where even at one they were really broken. Run Kuriway. Ooh. Rank up Magic Exo Force. I didn't even pack that at all in the other set. Pack the other one though. Let's see. This is a ranked spell card. Target 1 exceeds monster you control. Special summon from your extra deck 1 Utopia or ZW monster that is 1 rank higher than that monster you control by using it as material. And if you do, take 1 ZW or ZS monster from your deck and place it on top of your deck. This is treated as an exceed summon. Transfer its materials to the summon monster. If your opponent's life points are at least 2,000 higher than yours, you can banish this card from your graveyard, draw 1 card. That's pretty cool. You can only use this effect of rank up Magic Exo Force once per turn. I like this card. And you can use the second effect when it's sent to the graveyard on the turn it's sent to the graveyard, so it's not like the other one. You gotta wait a turn. Amaze Attraction Wonder Wheel. You and AI, I mean. Hidden Springs of the Far East. And Ferrari Guardian Speaks. Dark Eye Nightmare. Twigend Incandescence, whatever. Zexo Alliance, I mean. AI Meet You. Another line of the Light Charmer. One by One. Black Eyes Thunder Patrol. Amaze Attraction Rapid Racing. And Fukubiki. Dark and Nightmare. Terrors of the Underroot. Spring Ants Brothers. Don Maria Igniter. Ooh, a new Trap Tricks. Trap Tricks Vesiculo. Earth, rank level 4. Unaffected by the effects of all normal traps. You can only use one of the following effects of Trap Tricks Vesiculo once per turn and only once that turn. You can send one trap you control. You can send one set trap you control to the graveyard, especially in this card from your hand. If you control no cards in your spell and trap zone, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one whole normal trap in your graveyard. Set it to your field. That's not bad. Excuse me. I get why they say it only once that turn now. After reading it, because if you could do it both, that'd be pretty broken. If you send one to the graveyard, summon her. Let's say you didn't want to get rid of it, but you needed her. Summon her, summon another monster, overlay, do some shit by detaching her, and then you put her in the graveyard because as long as you don't have anything, and then that same trap, banish it, put it back face down. And of course, you telegraph it to your opponent, but that's part of the play. And then you set other cards so your opponent's not knowing what's there. But yeah, actually, I see why it did it that way, but it's pretty good still, even with that. CS Arm Sage. You and AI. Binary Blader. Sunvine Cross Breed. Mazeman Special Show. Scrap Reptile. Warrock Generations. Boo Boo Game. Woody Rose Witch. Interesting. You can tribute this card, add one Witch of the Black Rose from your deck to your hand, and if you do, take one level 3 or lower plant monster from your deck and place it on top of your deck. And immediately after its effect resolves, you can normal summon one Witch of the Black Rose from your deck from your hand. You can manage this card from your graveyard, return one of your Black Rose or Red Rose dragons that is banished or in your graveyard to the extra deck. You can only use each effect of Red Rose Witch once per turn. She's not bad, actually. She's level 1 tuner, plant tuner. I mean, you can 1-for-1 now, and the tributing effect's not a big deal. You just won't give up your special, your normal summon. And it doesn't limit you from summoning anything. I gotta read Black Rose Witch, but that's actually pretty good. And then that lets you use that other level 3 monster. That's like, by yourself. ZS Arm Sage, Fire Guardian Sphinx, Hidden Sphinx of the Far East, Maze Attraction Wonder Wheel. Scrap Raptor in the beginning. 8 now. Boo Boo Game. Sun Avalon Daphne. Dark Eyed Nightmare. And the ZW Dragonic Halberd. I'm not sure what that is. It says cannot attack directly. It's a level 8 level. It rank 5 dark exceeds monster. Cannot attack directly once per turn. You can detach one material from this card. Add one Dexo spell trap from your deck to your hand. You can target one Utopia monster you control. You put this card you control to it. It gains 3,000 attack. When the equipped monster destroys the monster by battle, you can special summon into your field any number of ZW monster cards equipped to it. That's perfect. That's like for OTK. Sunlight Crossbreed, Fubuki, Chronic Guardian Sphinx, and World Soul Carbone. Judgment of the Branded, S-Force Dog Tag, Yamorimori, Sky Scorch Seed Hells, another Amazement Precious Puck. That's actually cool. Cause like I said, I only got one of each in the other, one of each card's almost in the other one. Hidden Sphinx of the Far East, Fire Guardian Sphinx, CS Arm Sage, and UNAI. And now with that being said about the cards, I wonder which ones I'm not going to get now that I got, you know. So, and I'm speaking about the supers. And of course, with the secrets, it don't really matter that much, or the ultra rares. But like the supers, like, you know, now that I got like 4 of them that I didn't get the first time, I wonder which ones I'm gonna get in place of them. And you know, in this set. Well, I'm not gonna get from the first box in place of them is what I mean. Pujin Candescence, Zexo Alliance, AI Michu, Amazement Special Show, and it continues with the cards I haven't gotten yet. So it's another card that I'm, you know, got instead of one of the other ones. It's called Thrawn the Disciplined Angel. It's an Earth level 4 fairy type. It says if a monster or monsters that was originally an Earth fairy is sent from your hand or field to the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use the effect of Thrawn the Disciplined Angel once per turn. It's not bad. Not bad. Screams of the Branded. Zexal Interest. I wonder if that music can activate in the graveyard too. Because it doesn't say. Oh no, this is from your hand. Never mind. Yeah. CS Arm Sage. Burst of the Prominent Flame. That's alright. Zexal Alliance. Dark Eyed Nightmare. Wara Generations. Fujin Candescence. Another Spring and Red Merrymaker. Binary Blata. Sunlight Crossbreed. Fujin Mahitatsu. Amazement Ambassador Bufu. Buffo, whatever. Scrap Rattle! 9. Wawa Generations, Boo Boo Game, Dogmatica Calamity, and a Maze Attraction Horror House, Ultra Rare. Let's see, it says target one amazed monster you control or one face-up monster your opponent controls. Equip this card to it. You can activate the following effect based on which player controls the monster. You target one effect monster your opponent controls, negates effect until the end of this turn. Your opponent changes the monster equipped monster to face down defense position. That's pretty cool, actually. That's an ultra rare. So far, very good ultra rares. 1x1, Spring Ends Booty, Alright Big Blow, and Ancha Mufri. Yeah, nice grab actually. That's just the 2 box. Shit. Mm-hmm. Maze Attraction Merry-Go-Round. Whatever. Palazoid Cumbro, whatever. Star Knight CL. Oh, yes! Another Ida the Sun Magician. I was hoping I got another one of her. I really got an idea for that card. Clock Arc. Judge of the Ice Barrier. Spring Ends Booty. And Star Mine. Yeah, this one, guys, I'm trying to get through it so I can, kind of see what I have all together and show you guys. But, yeah, I'm actually very excited for this box. Very happy I went and invested in this box. Sun Avalon the Fiend. Damaria Nightster, S-Force Dog Tag, Stair Skylight CL, another Lena. So this was the one I got 2 of in this box. Lena the Light Charmer, Clock Arc, Warrock Big Blow, Screams of the Branded, and 1x1. And that was the last one on that side. So let's move to the next row. S-Force Dog Tag, 1 Curry Way, Dark Eye Nightmare, Terrors of the Underwood, Expendable Die. I didn't get that one. Tribute 1 monster, then target 1 card on the field. Tribute 1 warrior monster, then target 1 card on the field. Destroy it, and if you do, draw 1 card. Pretty good. It's like a Gemini Spark. Except it doesn't need a Gemini, it needs a warrior. Binary Blader, Birth of the Prominence, Hidden Springs of the Far East, Judges of the Ice Barrier. The Super Night, whatever. Amazement Special Show, 1 Curie Way, Warrock Generations, Branded in White. It says Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as materials, including a dragon monster. You can also banish monsters from your graveyard as materials if you use Fallen of Albaz as fusion material from your hand field, or by banishing itself from your graveyard. During the end phase, the discard is in the graveyard because it will center to activate the effect of Fallen of Albaz. This turn you can set this card. You can only use each effect of Branded in White once per turn. Sounds pretty interesting, pretty good. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters you from your hand and field as material, including a dragon monster. Okay. Then you can also banish monsters from your graveyard as material if you use Fallen of Albaz as fusion material from your hand, field, or by banishing stuff from the graveyard during the end phase. Okay, so I get it. So if you use Fallen of Albaz, you can use materials in your graveyard as well, as long as you fuse it with it. Black Eye is a Plunder Patrol, and the Albaz is a dragon, so that's how that works. Amaze Attraction Rapid Racing, otherwise it just fuses from your hand. Fukubiki and ZS Arm Sage. I think it's supposed to kind of work with this one. Mysterion on the Dragon Crown. Maybe. Brian's Brothers, Damaria Igneister, Skyscourge Sea Hadel, Dogmatic Calamity, Sun Avalon Melius. Talked about this one already. Starmine, Fujin Mahitatsu, Sunlight Crossbreed, and Fukubiki. CW Pegasus Twin Saber, Terror of the Underroot, Stringhands Brothers, Judgment of the Branded. Oh, nice. Ultimate Dragonic Utopia Ray! I don't know if he's gonna be worth much, but he's pretty cool. He is, he is the card on the set, so that is why I wanted it. So cool, I packed the set card, yay. Chronic Guardian Sphinx, Hidden Springs of the Far East, Amazing Attraction Wonder Wheel, World Soul Carbone. So if I packed 3 of the 4 Ultras and 1 of the Secrets. So he said I want Ultra and 1 Secret to go, guys. And maybe the Starlight Rare, maybe. AI Michu, Mori, Springhands Brothers, Judgment of the Branded, S-Force Edge Razor. I don't think I remember seeing that. Chronic Guardian Sphinx, World Soul Carbone, Screams of the Branded, and Zexal Entrust. S-Force Dog Tag, Mori, Skysource Citadels, Zexal Alliance, another Tri-Brigade Baron the Rampant Blaster. Basil Shotruse, Springhands Booty, You and I, and Shimo Free. Scrap Raptor, Sun Avalon the Fiend, Maria Igneister, S-Force Doctech. Oh my god, what the fuck? Amazement Administrator Arlecchino, a secret rare. Like, I mean, like I said, I actually, man, like, you guys do not understand my frustration with this. I bought these 3 boxes thinking, I really didn't think I was gonna pack like this. But, you still guys have seen my videos, I'm sure. So you guys have seen that the Ancient Guardians, I didn't pack all the Dicty cards like I wanted to in that first set, and I got, like, a lot of the Sulfur Core cards. Which in the end I started to like, so I wasn't so upset later in the end. But even then, I still have a hard time packing those Odectic cards, even though I want them so bad. But this time, I actually really did kind of want the Amazement cards, and they're just popping out. They're like, hey, come get us. It's ridiculous, guys. CS Arm Sage, Rest of the Prominence Flame, 1 by 1, and Springhands Booty. I do want to pack a Diviner and whatchamacallit though, but we'll see. We still got 1 more box after this. Dark Eye of the Nightmare, Walrock Generations, Fujin's Incandescence, Amazing Attraction Majestic Merry-Go-Round, Guardian Rose Flora, a new plant synchro monster. It's a level 5, like tuner actually. 1 plus non-tuner. It doesn't have to be a plant, it's just any. So it's generic. You can target 1 card in the field zone, destroy it, then special summon it, to its controller's field 1 rose token. Dark Plant level 2, attack 8, defense 8 in attack position. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except synchro monsters. You can only use this effect of Garden Rose Flora once per turn, once per chain. During your opponent's bane phase, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves synchro summon using this card you control. That's pretty good. Oh, Black Rose. That's pretty cool, yeah. Amazement Ambassador, whatever. Zexal Entrust, Binary Blader, and Birth of the Prominence Flame. We got 3 more packs, guys. Got 1 more Ultra Rare Soul and maybe a Starlight Rare. Starlight Knight CL, Z King Zero Maxwell, Amazement Special Show, One Curry Way, Pandra Sanction, whatever this thing is. This card's good. I'm gonna figure out how to play this card. That card's good. Warrock Big Blow, Ichamo Free, Warrock Mahmood, Amaze Attraction Rapid Racing. Oshido Mashi, Paleozoic Ember Buster, Stride Night CL, AI Challenge You, and another Amazement Attendant Comica. The Ultra Rare is another Amazement card. Wow. So now I got 2 of the high monsters and 1 of the Ultra Rare traps. Wow. Hidden Springs of the Far East, Judge of the Ice Barrier, Star Mine, and Bujin Mahitotsu. Warrock Generations, ZW Pegasus Twin Saber, Terrace of the Underwoods, Spring Ants Brothers, Amazement Family Faces, a super rare. I hadn't seen this one yet. Let's see. Sorry, 1 monster your opponent controls equipped with your attraction traps. Equip this card to it. While this card is equipped to a monster, take control of that equipped monster. While you control the equipped monster against 500 attack, you can activate its effects. Also, it's treated as an Amazement monster. Huh. I mean, I can't use its effects, but I get to take it. It's pretty cool. And if you negate the other monster's effect with the other thing, they can't stop it. Basil Shoot Rose, Black Eyes of Pleasure Patrol, Amaze Attraction Wonder Wheel, You and I. That's it for the second box, guys. So far, so good. Last box. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I'll do a recap right now. Let me just open it real quick. Well, so far, guys, we have 4 secrets, 8 ultras, just like they say on the box. Bunch of supers, and on the supers, I barely have any like doubles. Like, I mean, I have a playset of the Linus now. I have 2 Sun Avalons, 2 Tri Brigades, 1 of this, 2 of that, 1 of that, 1 of the dice. But like, you know, it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty diverse, guys. I'm very happy with my pull so far. Like, even if I don't get a Starlight Rare or anything like that, I'm cool. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I really only wanted the Drytron card to trade people, but you know, I think I'm good with what I got. Okay. Let's start with the next box. First pack. Scrap Raptor. Warrock Generations. Boo Boo Game. Dark Calamity. And right off the bat, Amazement Precious Part. There's my playset, guys. So I got my playset of the Field Spell. I am going to have to otherwise buy the Mace ticket and the Administrator, though. I don't think I'm packing those in this box. 1 by 1, Spring Ants Booty, Warrock Big Blow, and Ichamo Free. Each one had different cards. Alright, let's see. Mason Majestic Merry-Go-Round, Otamashi, Pelexor Combo Buster, Star Knight Sariso, Surround the Disciple of Angel, Clock Arc, Judge of the Ice Barrier, Spring Ants Booty, and Star Mine. I'm gonna try to breeze through this next box, guys, because I'm actually very hungry and I haven't really eaten much today, so I'm gonna go get something to eat after I'm done with this box. CW Pegasus Twin Saber, AI Challenge You, Pelexor Combo Buster, DD Super Night Kings XL, Spring Ants Merry Maker, Warrock Mahmood, Maze Attraction, Rapid Racing, Basil Rose Shooting, Prawn and Guardian Sphinx. Hey, I challenge you. Scrap Raptor! That is 12 Scrap Raptor, guys. Boo Boo Game. Sun Avalon Define. And a playset of Ida Sun Magician. Yeah, if I were you, I'd pick these up. That's pretty good. Warrock Mahmood. Clock Arc. Warrock Big Blow. Screams of the Branded. What happened? You okay?
Huh?
You okay?
Oh, yeah, I was
Oh. Amaze Attraction Majesty Merry-Go-Round. S-Force Dog Tag. One Curryway. S-Chase. S-Force Chase. I actually kind of... I mean, I didn't get one disappointing Ultra except maybe this one. Well, actually, that's not that disappointing either, but except maybe this one. Now, let's see what it says. Target face-up cards your opponents control up to the number of S-Force monsters you control with different names. Return them to the hand. Return them to the hand. If an S-Force monster you control would banish a card or cards from your hand to activate its effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. That's not that bad. It sends cards up to you, back to the hand. It's not that bad. It's multiple. It's not just one. But you have to target cards. I don't know. And it's face-up cards, not just monsters. So like maybe. Black Eyes the Plunder Patrol Sea Guide. Amaze Attraction Wonder Wheel. You and AI. Hidden Springs of the Far East. I probably should read that. Dark Knight Nightmare. Bujin Candescence. Zexo Alliance. AI Meet You. Another Bujin to refine. Got two of those. I think you may need like a playset of those if you're gonna play that, honestly. One by One. Black Eyes the Plunder Patrol Sea Guide. Amaze Attraction Rapid Racing, and Fukubichi. Dark Eye Nightmare. Terror of the Underroot. Spring Ends Brothers. Dunmar Igneister. Another Rank of Magic Zexo Force. That's two. ZS Arm Sage. You and I. Binary Blader, and Sunlight Crossbreeder. See, even though there's a lot, like, even though the supers are still really hard to, like, get multiples of in the box, so, like, I mean, it's better than they used to be, I guess, instead of just being rares. I think you should just go back to rares and supers. It'd be better. Main Special Show, Scrap Raptor! Warrock Generations, Ubu Game. Wow. Another Amazement Administrator. Alright, okay. Maybe this archetype really wants me to play it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. ZS Arm Sage. Foreigner Guardian Sphinx. Hidden Springs of the Far East. And Amaze Attraction Wonder Wheel. Sky Scorched Hills. Dogmatica Calamity. AI Meet You. Jamora Mori, a fourth Lima Charmer, Line of the Light Charmer. Bujin Mahitotsu, Amazement Ambassador Buro. Oh, actually, this is pretty cool. This actually would help get around. Oh, nice. So, you know how the Amazement traps, I have to target the monsters in order to equip them. This card lets me get around the fact that I can't target a Dragoon, because this second effect lets me move it for a different monster. It doesn't target the monster I'm equipping it to, it just moves it from one to another that either me or him control. Pretty good. Clock Arc. Judge of the Icebreaker. I like the fact that he's a common too, because he's actually pretty important for that, just to make that happen. And I also hate the fact that they made the like Snatch Steal super rare. I guess this one is better though for Ultra though. The other one I have here, this one. I don't know, we'll see. Dogmatic Calamity, VW Pegasus Twin Saber, AI Challenge You, Paleozoic Combo Brustar, Woody Rose Witch. Actually like her. Word Soul Combo Bridge, Basil Roshu, Spring Ends Booty, U and AI. I actually regret selling my Rose cards now. I think I might have to go buy Legendary Street Duelist Season 2 again. I still didn't finish getting the cards in the that's it anyway, so maybe. Spring Ends Brothers, Judgment of the Branded, Scrap Raptor, Sun Avalon the Fiend, another White Knight of Dogmatica. Actually not upset to see that. I don't know if this is going to be any good or not, to be honest. Spring Ends Booty, Star Mine, Warog Mahmood, and Clock Art. King Zero Maxwell, Oshawott, Amaze Attraction Majesty Merry-Go-Round, S-Force Dog Tag, another San Avalon Milius. Acha Shufri, Mazeman Ambassador Bufo, Zexel Entrust, and Binary Blata. VW Zex's Twin Saber, Terrors of the Underroot, Spring Ends Brothers, Judgment of the Branded, another expandable die, Friday Guardian Sphinx, Hidden Springs of the Far East, Amazement Attraction, and World Cell Carbone. AI Nichu, Yamori Mori, Spring Ends Brothers, Judgment of the Branded, Brandman in White. Another one of the fusion spells, not bad. Friday Guardian Sphinx, World Soul Carbone, Skins of the Branded, and Dexel Entrust. S-Force Dog Tag, Yamori Mori, Sky Scorch Sidels, Sexo Alliance, Sun Avalon Melius, Basil Roshu, Spring Ends Booty, You and AI, and Anchos Mufri. A lot of these packs look the same with the comics. Scrap Raptor, Sun Avalon the Fiend, Del Mario Igniter, S-Force Dragon Tech, S-Force Edge Racer, ZS Arm Sage, Breath of the Prominence Land, 1x1, and Spring Ends Booty. Dark Eye Nightmare, War Rock Generations, Bleeding Candescence, and Maze Attraction Merry-Go-Round. Traptis Cularia, the Link Monster. It says 2 insect and or plant monsters. This Link summon card is unaffected by trap effects. While you can only use each of the following effects of Traptrix Cularia once per turn. After you activate a whole normal trap card, you can set it instead of sending it to the graveyard. What? During the end phase, you can target one Traptrix monster in the graveyard, especially in defense position. Wow. Okay, that's really good. That's very good. I'm glad I picked up the Rosacea now. Amazement Ambassador Bufu, Dexel Entrust, Binary Blader, Breath of Prominence Flame, Starry Night Seal, Super Sight King Knight Draxwell, Amazement Special Show, 1 Kuri Way, Tri Brigade, Beardum, Rampart Blaster, Rampager, not Rampart Blaster, Warrock Big Low, Aisha Mufrit, Warrock Mahmood, Amaze Attraction, Rapid Racing. Oshawott, Paleozoic Combo Buster, Starry Night Seal, AI Challenge You, Garden Rose Flora. Hidden Springs, Treasure of the Ice Barrier, Star Mine, and Bujin Mahitatsu. War Generations, CW Pegasus, Twin Saber, Terrors of the Underwood, Spring Young's Brothers. Wow! Diviner of the Herald. This is one of the sought after secret rares. Wow. If this card is normal or special summon, you can send one fairy monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. And if you do, increase this card's level by that monster's level. Until the end of this turn, if this card is tributed, you can special summon one level 2 or lower fairy monster from your hand or deck. Except Divine of the Herald. You can only use each effect to Divine of the Herald once per turn. Pretty good. Bazal's Rouge Shoot, Rose Shot, whatever. Black Eyes of Thunder Patrol Sea Guide, Maze Attraction Wonder Wheel, and U and AI. I got 4 packs left, guys, and one more ultra rare. See what it is, and let's see if I get a Starlight rare. Scrap Raptor, Blue Game, Sun Avalon Define, Dark Eyed Nightmare. This thing again, that I think is broken with pendulums. Sun Avalon Cross for Feed, Fukubiki, Guardian Sphinx, and World Soul Carbone. Judges of Anna Branded, S-Force Dog Tag, Yami Mori, Sky Scorch Seedales, another Amazement Family Faces! The one that fucking snatches my opponent's monster. Yes. Hidden Springs of the Far East, Pharaonic Guardian Sphinx, Arm Sage, VS Arm Sage, and U and AI. Fujin Candescence, Zexo Alliance, AI Michu, Zexo whatever. ZS Ascended Sage. If you control no cards, you can special summon this card from your hand. A Utopia exceeds monster that is special summoned using this card on the field as material against its effect. If this card is exceed summoned, you can add 1 rank of Magic's normal spell from your deck to your hand. It's pretty good. I'm actually happy with that as my last ultra. I guess the only thing I was this one, but it's not that bad still. I'm just not gonna play the archetype. At least I don't see myself playing it. I might read them later. Screams of the Branded, they just, I don't know, S-Force, I guess Speed Force? I guess. Zexal Entras, ZS Arm Sage, Birth of the Prominence Flame, and the last pack. What is it, guys? Zexal Alliance, Dark Eyed Nightmare. I'm gonna put the card on the bottom. Binary Blader, so that's the price for all of this. Sunrise Crossfeed Breed, Bujin Mahitotsu, Amazement Ambassador Bufu, Warrock Generations, Bujin Candescence, and another ZW Dragonic Halberd. What a great way to end the box. Okay, guys, so needless to say, I'm very happy with my pulls. I'm very happy with the boxes. Let's see now. I got 2 of the Amazement Administrators, 1 of the tickets. That's for my archetype, and then I got Divine Herald, Rudy Rose Dragon, and my Book of the Eclipse. And then for my ultra rares, I got 2 of the White Knight of the Medica, ZS Ascended Sage, Amazement Attendant Comica, Traptrix Vesiculo, Warrock Dignity, S-Force Chase, Amaze Attraction Horror House, Mysterion the Dragon Crown, Rayona the Wondrous Magistus Witchboard, whatever, Ultimate Dragonic Utopia Ray, and Traptrix Kulara. I'm very happy with this box, guys. Alright, guys, well, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think, and if you guys are interested in any of the Scrap Raptors. And if you guys are interested in some of the cards I pulled, just PM me. I might be interested, might lean to trading. I'm probably not going to trade these, but I might trade everything else. We'll see. Let me know, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Good night.